Welcome. You're about to learn how to make your next virtual meetings fun. By the end of this video, you'll have at least one new idea about how to make your next virtual meeting a blast. You'll understand the unexpected thing you need first before you can have fun. You'll learn the easiest way to have fun on virtual. You'll get a go-to fun exercise that works every single time. And I'm going to share a story about the benefit of having fun in one of our virtual meetings. So before you have fun, let me share the one thing that you need that will make that fun valuable, and that's make it safe. You need psychological safety, defined as I feel safe taking a risk with the other people on this virtual meeting. Once you have that psychological safety, now you really can have fun. The reason that psychological safety is so important is that you really want people to authentically be having fun. If they think that you want them to look like they're having fun as opposed to authentically having fun, then this event will not be fun at all. They will feel coerced into doing something, and maybe something they wanted to do uncomfortable. So look for all the different ways that you can create psychological safety. In other words, that if they feel safe taking a risk, having fun with you. Some easy ways to do this is go first, right? Have you or a key leader go first in whatever fun exercise that you're trying to do. Other ways too is make sure that everyone feels safe no matter how they participate inside of these programs. Once you have this psychological safety, it is much easier to have true, real, authentic fun with your group. Here's one of the easiest ways to have fun in your virtual meetings. You can play Name That Tune. It's very simple. You just find a way to share the computer audio. And when you do that, then you can start playing songs from any playlist. They could be from YouTube. They could be from your favorite player like Spotify. And what you do is you have people guess in chat. They get 1 point for the song name, and they get 1 point for the band. If it has multiple singers in it, you can give multiple points for that. What's amazing is that there's always somebody in chat who should know the song, assuming that you picked a relatively popular song. The added benefit for adding all this music into your meeting is that you're increasing the energy. Ideally, if you're playing songs that people like, they will have more fun even if they didn't get the right answer. They'll be more engaged too as they think about what was that song name and who was it by. If you're playing in a meeting that is paid for, you might want to look at what's called as an ASCAP or BMI license. This allows you to play copyrighted music in a paid meeting legally. Now, I use an ASCAP license so that I am able to play popular songs, and now you can use the power of these popular musicians inside of your meeting. And what's amazing is that people start having fun within 3 seconds of playing a song that they know. They either like the song, they start singing, they start dancing. So that's an easy way to have fun, is to use the power of music in your virtual meetings. And you'll also find that most people don't. Another way that you can have fun on virtual meetings is with virtual backgrounds. With virtual backgrounds, you have the ability now to have a virtual meeting anywhere. So I could change whatever is behind me to anything I could find on the internet. You can have contests with this, such as outer space has been humorous, most unusual virtual background. People put themselves in famous locations like the Eiffel Tower or Rome. There are so many different things that you can use in virtual backgrounds. And now, of course, they support video. You can have the motion of a virtual background. You can put yourself at a beach. You can put yourself with palm trees. You might put yourself on an ocean line cruiser. So using virtual backgrounds is one of the ways you can add fun to your virtual meetings by the ability to meet anywhere in the world. If you're already having fun while watching this video, hey, do me a favor and hit like down there so we can bring more fun tips like this to your next virtual meeting. Here's one of my go-to activities. It's so easy to use. It uses the chat, which I told you is the second most engaging tool on virtual and the one place where everyone can talk at once. This is called Chatterfall. So like a waterfall, this uses chat and has the ability to engage everyone at the same time and to create fun. So you can ask the question like, when was the last time you had a fun time? But here's how it works. You tell people to write the chat, but don't hit enter, right? Make sure they signal you in some other way, such as raising their hand. When you see that at least half or more of the people are done, then say, now hit enter on my count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and you hit enter, and now if you see people engage, you should see a huge waterfall of chats. What's great about it is that it shows you how many people are engaged with you at that time. You can see lots of other responses from other attendees all at the same time. After Chatterfall, you can take the time to read, or even better is I usually select somebody else and I ask them, will you please read a collection of the responses and make sure you add the person's name with it. By adding the person's name with it, it allows them to be recognized for adding and contributing this chat. So Chatterfall is a great way to do this, and it works in large meetings especially because you can get a lot of responses. There's nothing like the chat seeing something happen all at the same time and showing that there are so many people engaged with you here on your virtual meeting. Since virtual meetings have the ability to share applications and share screens, another way to have meetings is to use all the funny videos that are out there. If you go to YouTube and you put funny inside of there, you're going to see hundreds and thousands of videos. So one of the things that we've done is called video roulette, which is you let every attendee inside of your meeting get the opportunity to share a funny video. Now, make sure that they're safe for work, but you can share the video, and a lot of times you'll see that what you've seen as funny, other people haven't seen yet. So it's a great way to share funny things that other people don't know about. It shows a great diversity and maybe also shows how other people might spend their time when they're not working. So video roulette is a great way to share lots of different resources in a short amount of time. Ideally, you might want to put a time limit on there from like 1 to 3 minutes so that you show the funniest part of a video before moving on. Great things that we've seen in there is that you probably know about Rickrolling, which is the Rick Astley song. And we actually saw a video that somebody shared where a chorus challenged Rick Astley to come and sing his famous song. Well, Rick actually took this offer up, traveled to Toronto, and sang with over 800 chorus singers his very famous Rickroll song. So those are funny things that you might be able to see on video roulette. Here's one more way to make your virtual meetings fun. Play a game. There are all different games that you can play on virtual. Some things as simple as Pictionary. Now that you have a whiteboard, you can share screen to a whiteboard, start drawing, and have people guess what it is. So in one game, we started playing something called charades. Of course, charades is one person acting out and having other people unmute their mic and guess what it was. But in this case, I had learned a game and brought it to virtual. It was called reverse charades. You haven't heard of reverse charades? Well, here's how it works. Instead of one person acting out, now everyone else on the meeting acts out and there's only one person guessing. Let me tell you, that's a lot of energy, and there's a lot of funny things that happen when 20 different people try and figure out how they can communicate without talking to one person. Of course, that one person too has to figure out, who should I look at? One of the ways that we do that is we have the person who's guessing hide the chat, and we chat the word so everyone else can see what they're supposed to act out, but the person who is guessing does not see what that is. In that reverse charades, I actually created a 90-second video about it, and that video on my channel went viral. It accounts for over 40,000 of 60,000 views. And it had the keywords in it of reverse charades, a way to engage everyone in a virtual meeting. So that was one of the benefits that a game had, made my YouTube channel more valuable. If this video has been helpful and you want to take your fun farther, well then I have a free gift for you. Normally I have a masterclass that people pay $100 or more for, but I'm going to give it to you for free. When you complete the 6th step to more engaging virtual meetings, you're going to find new ways to have fun in your meetings. You're going to find ways to engage in ways you've never thought about before. And sometimes you might even find a way to cry laughing in a good way in your next virtual meeting. You want to find that out? Make sure and click the link in the description and get that masterclass now.